Yes, yes, yes. Hey, my friends, this is Greg Davis, and I have a very powerful lesson for you today. Something that's absolutely critical to your success, and one of the biggest keys to success that 99% of people I know in network marketing, internet marketing, just home business in general are making right now. And I've got a hunch this is one of the big keys to success that you are not understanding, and it's really holding you back right now. But who am I? I'm Greg Davison. I went from being in $70,000 worth of debt, in the worst situation ever, living in my mom's spare room, to go on and make seven figures online in 2 years from home. I've absolutely created my dream lifestyle. Right now I live beachfront in the Cayman Islands in the Caribbean. That's me working on my beach outside of my house. I work when I want, from where I want, traveling the world, spending a few months at home here in the Cayman Islands, then maybe a few months in the US, and 6 months in Europe. This is the beautiful beach that I get to walk across, and the turquoise blue waters of the 90-degree Caribbean Sea that I swim in each and every day. Scuba diving with friends on a Monday afternoon. And last year, one of my dreams come true, to live on an island in the Mediterranean off the coast of Spain for 6 months. That photograph is one of the world's most beautiful sunsets in a place called Ibiza at Café Del Mar. But most importantly, my message is this. My mission is to inspire and teach thousands of people how to become the greatest version of themselves and create the lifestyle that they dream of. And I'm proud to say that I've coached many people to copy my success and go on to become six-figure earners and create their dream life. And I enjoy every day teaching, inspiring thousands of people just to become a better version of themselves. So this is what today's message is about. If you truly desire success in your home-based business, you must understand that only leaders make serious money and only leaders achieve true success. And you've got to get the law of process. You know what's fascinating to me is that when I speak to people and they're not having success, I ask them about leadership. What do they understand about leadership? What are the core qualities of a leader? And often they're drawing a blank. And without becoming a leader, no matter what kind of business you're in, you're not going to have success. So what is the law of process? Well, the law of process is simply that leadership develops daily and not in a day. It's not an overnight success. You see, leadership is like investing. It compounds. Becoming a leader is a lot like investing successfully in the stock market. If your hope is to make a fortune in a day, you're not going to be successful. What matters most is what you do day by day over the long haul. The secret to your success is going to be found in your daily agenda. If you continually invest in your leadership development, letting your assets, which are your skills, compound, then the inevitable result is growth over time. And if you focus daily on improving your leadership skills, like building your character, your charisma, commitment, communication, competence, building relationships, developing that ever important positive attitude, I could go on and on. You will find that no matter where you are right now, you can become a leader. As long as you understand, again, that leadership doesn't develop in a day. It takes learning by study and learning by experience. One of my favorite leadership stories, and really one of my favorite leaders that I kind of look up to, was Theodore Roosevelt, or Teddy Roosevelt, one of the US presidents. And he really wasn't born with natural leadership talents. In fact, Teddy, when he was born, was a very, very sickly child. He was very puny. He had debilitating asthma, bad eyesight. He was painfully thin, and his parents actually weren't sure that he would survive. But despite all that, he refused to accept the circumstances of his condition. And he decided to develop his body and develop his mind every single day by reading the great books to develop his mind. And by working out with weights, he hiked, ice skated, hunted, rode horseback, and he boxed. And he became one of America's toughest, wisest, most respected and really fearless leaders. And in fact, when he was delivering one of his presidential speeches, just before the speech, he was actually shot in the chest by a would-be assassin. Now, most guys would have just, not done the speech and bowed out at that point, but not Teddy. With a broken rib and a bullet in his chest, Teddy Roosevelt insisted on delivering his 1-hour speech before allowing himself to be taken to hospital. That's how awesome this guy was. And in fact, when he died in 1919, in his sleep, Vice President Marshall said death had to take him sleeping, because if Roosevelt had been awake, between him and death there would have been a fight. And when they removed him from his bed at that last moment, they found a book under his pillow. You see, up to the very last moment, Teddy was striving to learn and continually improve himself. He was still practicing the law of process. So if you want to become successful, you must become a leader. Again, the good news is that you can do it. Everyone, including you, has the potential. But it isn't accomplished overnight. It requires perseverance and persistence. And you absolutely cannot ignore the law of process. Leadership doesn't develop in a day. It takes a lifetime of study and learning through experience. I'd recommend starting with a great favorite book of mine called The 21 Indispensable Qualities of a Leader by John C. Maxwell. That's The 21 Indispensable Qualities of a Leader by John C. Maxwell. And when you start mastering the disciplines of leadership, you'll see your life and your business take quantum leaps in growth that you never possibly imagined. Because leadership is the most valuable commodity on earth, and it's what people are looking for more than ever right now. This is Greg Davison with another great lesson. I'm your success coach. Keep shining, keep dreaming, keep working hard on yourself, and I look forward to seeing you at the top.